Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, Jen? That was E Styles. How you doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Great. Glad. I'm doing great too. um, I'm just trying to give a chance for some more people to come on. Good morning, Tamika. How are you? Um. I just want to say good morning to everyone. I'm trying to find a good spot without the sun being all in my eyes and my face. But, good morning. I just want to talk this morning about there's something that happened to me recently. And thank you so much for inviting followers. But just recently, I closed my salon. I closed Fierce Mane Inc. I closed the actual physical location. And I did this past Wednesday. And prior to closing the salon, it was something. First off, let me back up real quick, because I always tell myself I have to start doing this in my scopes more. My name is Chandra Keller. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I was the owner of Fierce Mane Inc., but we are still in business. We're just working out of someone else's salon right now. But I just want to talk about knowing when to hold them and when to fold them. And that's something that Tamika, and that's something my grandmother used to say all the time. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And I was looking at all the stress that was on my shoulders just recently. The past couple of months, I've been going through a lot myself personally. And I had something came up to where I was able to get out of my lease with no penalty. And I took the option. I really did. I felt that right now it's a brand new year. It's a way for me to kind of start over and just kind of replan and regroup, because I don't want to be just a regular salon, even though I was never a regular salon, even though I was surrounded 360 by other salons, but there really was no competition. And I don't look at a lot of the other salons around as competition. I just do what I do, and I know that what I do it well, and I must do it well. I do have a reputation to hold, and I try to make sound business decisions, and I think that's why I have been in business for the amount of time that I have been. But just knowing when to, when I closed the salon Wednesday, I really felt a big weight just come off of my shoulders. And I feel so much better, and I'm really, really glad that it was something that I was able to do. This was not my first salon, and it surely won't be my last salon. I know for a fact that I can do it, so that's not the issue of whether or not I can open the salon or if I can run it. Like I said, this is not my first one, and it surely won't be my last one. But I do know, I have set goals. Thank you so much for the hearts. But I just kind of wanted to share it, because some people feel like, because they feel like, oh, well, if you close your salon, you're going backwards. No way. No, yes, I have to do what I have to do, and I don't feel like I'm going backwards. I'm always moving forward. For me, it's a way to relieve myself from some of the overhead that I've been, stressing out. Oh, I got to pay Con Ed this month. Oh, I got to pay for garbage. Oh, I got to take the garbage out. Today's towel day, delivery day, whatever. And it's just a lot, Hey, Lady Shy. And, that's even Lady Shy, yeah, I do, Tamika, and I'm definitely not ashamed. I embrace everything that comes with my business and with my life. Hey, Lady Shy. And and she even knows it's hard, but I know where my focus is, and I know what my goal is, and my plan is to reopen again. But I'm not going to reopen as a hair salon. The first time I opened, I was a little tiny boutique salon. The second time I opened, we're a big full service salon. Well, not big, but we're a full service salon. But this time I'm going to do something a little bit different, and it's always going to be better. I never, ever, ever go backwards. I always strive to be at the next level. And I'm not going to stop. I haven't stopped. I will not. That's just me. But for anyone out there that's feeling, you know, the stress or they're feeling overwhelming, you have to know when to let go and when to hold. Sometimes, yes, Tamika, thank you. Yes, less stress is possible, you know. We know, Mecca, you know how we hold each other down, you know, and that's my good friend, Lady Shah, and my sister in Christ. You know, she's watched me go through what I go through, but, you know, and still do it with grace. And if you are going through something, it doesn't have to show on you. Not everybody is really good with, you know, separating their emotions or anything like that. But I've just learned to master, to not allow things that you have no control over. You cannot worry and let those things stress you. If you really have no control over it, you have no control over it. But whatever it is you do, you have to own up and be a boss, and you have to own it, you know. So, you know, if I say, listen, I'm closing, and you know, there's clients, they done text me, Chan, I just rolled by the salon, it's got a for rent sign. And it's like, I said, well, listen, I had an opportunity to break the lease. I don't have any, I'm sorry, y'all, but you know, I said I had an opportunity to break the lease, and I'm honest. Like, my clients know, I know I've motivated so many of them to step out on faith and be entrepreneurs. They've seen me go from salon to salon to salon to salon just to find that right spot, even up until opening my own salon. And you know, I just want to encourage people out here. You know, I'm still standing, ain't nothing going, business ain't stopped. If anything, business has gotten better. I've just bagged like 5 new clients on Saturday. Yes, and it is, somebody is begging for change, and they're scared to let go because of, you know, what this one may say and what that one may say. Whatever it is, I do, because at the end of the day, it's all about me, and I take care of me. I know where my help comes from, and you know, those naysayers, they, oh, well, this or that, I'm here, I'm good, you know, nothing is going on. And Fierce Mane is still full in effect. We got a brand new website, yes, brand new website, fiercemaneinc.com, and our hair page will also be up shortly. But you know, just to kind of give you guys just a little motivation this morning, you know, I've really, since joining the Pure Beauty Advancement Group, I have to honestly say I've been following Tamika for some years now, and I was moving and packing some things over the weekend, and I found the actual braid patterns for DVD, the braid patterns, and I know that I bought that at least in like 2000 or something like that, or 2007, something like that. But I know I've had that for a very, very long time. And it's like, you know, I'm sitting on things, sitting on techniques and skills and things that I want to do, and just not really doing it. And we have to really just get up here and get out here and do it. And it's not going to hurt. It's going to make you feel better when you start accomplishing some of the things that you set out to do. And, you know, just keep it pushing no matter what it is. Don't be afraid. You know, if your salon is turning you out and it's really stressing you, and it's a little too much for you, fall back. You have to sit there. You have to come up with a new plan. Think about how you're going to do it. Restructure it. Make the changes that are needed, necessary. I'm always making changes. If I find something works for me, then I keep it going. If it doesn't work, scrap it, on to the next, and we'll see what else. You know, and I am open to suggestions sometimes through family and friends, because sometimes they can be very critical and they don't really understand. And I find a lot of times I don't discuss my business with my family, only because they don't understand. If you're not a business owner or entrepreneur, it's very hard to relate. And, you know, people will say, my mother would say all the time, oh, stop working, you know, 7 days, stop working on Sundays. Well, are you going to help me, you know, make up that Sunday money? You know, they really don't. It's like, are you going to help me make up that Sunday money? Are you going to help contribute to my business? And it's like, oh, no. So then don't worry about how I work. If this is what works for me and this is what's paying my bills, you have to respect it. So, you know, sometimes I don't take advice from family, and I don't even put them into my business. I do have a group of friends, advisors, people that I trust, people that Thank you so much, Tamika. No, you're never too old to reinvent yourself, hair business. And I'm constantly reinventing myself every day. I'm striving to get better and better and better. I remember there was a time when I did take walk-ins. And I remember when I first moved to appointment scheduling, and I had a lot of clients. They were like, oh, so we gotta book an appointment now? Yeah, you do. You have to book an appointment online because my time is precious. And I weaned out a lot of clients by doing certain things. When I raised my prices, when I switched to online booking. So I have these practices in place, and it allows you to wean out a lot of the BS. A lot of times when people see my prices, they say, oh, well, how much you charge for your weaves and this and that? And I say $275, and they go, ugh, okay, listen. You know, I'm not mad at you. You know, either you're going to pay my price or you're going to go somewhere that's cheaper. And most of the times it stops the BS right at the door. So it's not, I never leave anybody room to try to talk me down or, well, girl, you too expensive or whatever. No, I'm not too expensive. You just can't afford me. And I have to really start, applying it a little bit more this year. You know, I sit there and I say certain things. Oh, well, you know, I'm not gonna, late appointments. I was charging like $25 late fee. Now this year, I'm not even taking you if you're late. If you don't call me and you're not there within the next 5 or 10 minutes, I'm not even taking you. I'm just not. And yes, we do have to know our worth, and we have to make the clients respect us. And it's true, when we come to work and we look like we're ready, even though I'm not even working today, but I got flyers I'm about to go give out. I have a bunch of flyers I'm about to go give out. I currently don't have a car, but I have access to a car today, so I'm going to make the best of it. And I'm going to be everywhere today. I'm going to be handing out flyers, putting them here, there, everywhere. I'm dressed for success. I'm looking like a boss that I am, whether I have a brick and mortar location or not, or if I freelance or whatever. People know that I'm about business when they see me. And I believe that was Tamika that said, you know, who wants to come in and look at you and you looking like, oh, she gonna do my hair? No, you have to look like, come and give me that money, because I need some money. And they have to know that they're gonna pay. And you know, it's not really all about the money, but it is about the money, because nobody goes into business just because. We all go into business, number one, for the passion, but of course to make a profit. So if you can't make a profit, if it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. So yes, we have to do those face-to-face connections. Yes, Tamika. And I'm also looking into splitting my time up. Also, I am located in the Bronx, but I'm born and raised in Queens. So I'm about to start tapping into my Queens Connect. I have a lot of family friends there, so I'm going to be out in Queens today, and I'm going to be going to different salons. If anybody knows of a salon where I can go in and, you know, rent a chair, a really nice upskill. I really don't want to do. Yes, Queens. Hey, you want Shauna? That's right, girl. Queens in the building. You know, I do live in the Bronx now, and I do like the Bronx, but I'm always a Queens girl. Did this lady just bump my car? Are you serious? No, you back up. I'm sorry, y'all. This dude literally just bumped me. You don't know how to park. And he's telling me to back up. Nobody told you to squeeze in here. I'm sorry, y'all. But I don't want to take up, you know, a whole lot of time, but I really did want to share that this morning because it's been sitting on my heart, and it's not a decision that I'm ashamed of or I'm mad at, because I can speak about everything. I'm definitely transparent. I'm an open book. Oh, great, Shauna. So I'm really, really happy that it was something that I did. Already the blessings are coming through, the overflow, and this is just, you know, what I need. And sometimes we have to think about those things that we need and not what we want. And I needed to relieve myself of you know, just relieve myself of a little bit of extra stress. And now I can proceed and move on and take that extra money and put into my education, you know, put more into my business, advertising, things like that I want to do to get more exposure. I definitely want to take a few more certifications. As a matter of fact, I'm going to buy my sewing machine today. So I've been researching that. One of the other, thank you so much. So one of the other Pure Beauty, thank you so much for the hearts, everybody. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. You guys definitely have been showing me love with the hearts. And I know I don't scope a whole lot, but I'm really trying to. That's one of my goals, to scope a little bit more. But I'm definitely, you know, happy. I feel like I've got my freedom back. I just don't feel like I'm confined and, you know, just uptight. And yes, Shauna, yes, I'm going to get my machine actually tomorrow, because I have a little bit too much today, but tomorrow I'm definitely going to get my machine. I watched the scope yesterday where she was giving us tips. Sheree, I believe her name is, and she was giving us tips on, you know, the sewing machine and, you know, do's and don'ts, and it was really, really informative. So, you know, try to support one another also. That's something, I was talking to Lady Shah this morning, and we were talking about how, you know, hairstylists, they be hating a lot, and it's like, why? We're all in the same game. We all have the same struggles, you know. It's each one teach one, you know, help one out. But eventually we'll all come together, and you know. But I do want to say thank you guys, and I do appreciate all the love that I have been shown. And I need to go ahead and get going and get my who's the machine scoper? That was Sheree or Sherilyn. I have to look her name up, but she's in my friend list and my followers, or I'm following her. What kind of shade? Maisha? No, her name is Sherilyn or Sherry. Yes, Tamika, that's her name. I can't pronounce it correctly, but she's definitely in my friend list. But she had a really good scope yesterday about the wig tips and the sewing machine, and you know, just different things, what kind of machines to buy. So you guys might want to check her out. I really do love this group. If you are hairstylists out there, please, yes, check out tamikasbeauty.com. Go on Facebook. Go on to the Pure Beauty Advancement group. Click to join. Get on the webinars. They're really, really awesome. It's just, it allowed me to, you know, awaken a lot of these things that I've already had. And it's like a lot of things I've been doing and going into place, and they've been really good. And it's like, I kind of stopped and fell off, and it's like I haven't had a mentor in several years. And so now, just being on this group, other hairstylists, I really didn't have a lot of hairstylist friends. So now I have more people that are willing to share, and we can actually, you know, talk about things that we do and what we like to do. And it's not, like I said, there's no shade and there's no drama. And you gotta love it. You really, really do. Anybody that knows me knows that I will teach, I will, you know, give up anything you want to know. I have no problems with, you know, sharing. I'm not like that. We're supposed to share the things that we know. That's how we get our blessings. We're not supposed to keep it. So yeah, that's great. 62 restaurants, that's wonderful. And these are the type of people that we need to surround ourselves with. You know, whatever, Lady Shah. But we need to surround ourselves with, you know, positive people, and people that are doing things, and people that can help take us to different places that we want to go. So, like I said, I really hope, hi Coco Swirl, I do hope that you guys did enjoy my scope today. And just to encourage anyone out there that's feeling a little overwhelmed and a little stressed, you know, like I said, know when to hold it and know when to fold it. So you got to let go. Sometimes we have to let go and let God, and God has even more blessings, you know, planned for us. So okay, great. Thank you so much, Tamika. I appreciate it. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming on and watching me. I really, really do appreciate it. And I'm really getting ready to go now, guys. Okay, have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much for the hearts. Oh, I feel so loved this morning. Yes. Everybody have a blessed day. Let's get